And that was the McAllen's Symphonic Band, everybody. And now, Stars and Stripes Forever. And what would the 4th of July be without John Philip Sousa's Stars and Stripes Forever and the McAllen's Symphonic Band? Thank you, guys. Well, good morning, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Neil Canales with the City of McAllen. I have the pleasure of being your Master of Ceremonies for the 86th Annual Independence Day celebration presented by the City of McAllen and HEB. We have a fantastic parade coming up in just a few minutes, but right now we have an exciting patriotic program lined up, and it's just for you. Our program today is presented in recognition of the foresight, the courage, the determination, and the spirit of our nation's forefathers. They sacrificed their lives, their families, and their property so that we may have a nation based on freedom for each and every one of us. By our presence here today, we salute and honor their sacrifices, without which there would not be the United States of America as we know it. The fight for independence from England, that was 239 years ago. The freedom it brought to us all is felt with us here today. The Declaration of Independence on the 4th of July was finalized. Is indeed one of the most important documents of the nation, for it declared our independence and our right to be free. So let's all celebrate it today. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now, we begin this morning's activities with the McAllen Fire Department Honor Guard presenting the colors. And Mr. Rick Estrada with the United States Border Patrol will sound to the colors. Mr. Lee Ramirez will lead us in singing the national anthem. Now, if you are here, please rise. We'd like you to stand right now and remove your hats. Military personnel may salute. The rest of us will place our hand over our heart as we face the flag. So please rise now. And we have Honor Guard. Present the colors. To the colors. And everybody, please join us and singing our national anthem, Mr. Lee Ramirez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, the Pledge of Allegiance. Leading the pledge today is Mr. Jesse Rodriguez, Vietnam veteran. We invite everybody here to join us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for our invocation, I'd like to ask Diane Zink, Pastor Regent of the Daughters of American Revolution, to lead us in prayer.
Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord. Father, thank you for the privilege we have to celebrate. Thank you for instilling in the hearts of our founding fathers a deep and personal knowledge of you and your word. Because those who walk before us believe in freedom's cause so much, we can carry forth a torch of honor and in God we trust. Help us to respect and honor those who serve to protect our freedom. With favor and bounty, meet their needs and watch over their families. Now, stimulate our hearts with a high sense of patriotism as we celebrate the 4th of July. May all that this day symbolizes renew our faith in freedom, our devotion to democracy, and redouble our efforts to keep our government of the people, by the people, and for the people truly alive in our world. Amen.
You may be seated. Thank you, Ms. Zink, and also thank you, Rick, Bugler, and Jesse for your participation today, and of course your time in Desert Storm, and for the children here today to help us with the play. And now, okay, up here on the reviewing stand, we have some special guests with us here today. I understand. Okay, we have McAllen's City Commissioner from District 2. We have Trey Pedley. McAllen City Commissioner from District 5, Mr. John Ingram. Now, continuing now. And McAllen City Commissioner from District 6, we have Veronica Velo-Whitaker. Now, continuing now, we have with us the 2013-2014 Department of Texas Legion Commander Jim Fleming, escorted by American Legion Post 37 Commander Jim Ryan. Vice President of the American Legion Auxiliary Department of Texas, Ms. Donna Miller, escorted by Gail Ryan, President of the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 37. And the Detachment of Texas Commander of the Sons of American Legion, Bill Cooner, escorted by Sons of the American Legion Detachment Commander, Post 37, Richard Grimes. Now, our first speaker this morning is the President of the Women's Auxiliary, American Legion Department of Texas. She's escorted by Colonel Frank S. Plummer. This most gracious lady currently helps preside over 336 American Legion Auxiliary posts with 26,500 members. We're pleased that you came to McAllen to be with us on our 86th annual celebration of Independence Day. Please welcome Ms. Donna Miller.
Good morning. I bring you greetings from the American Legion Auxiliary Department of Texas. The mission of the American Legion Auxiliary is to know the sacrifice of those who serve by enhancing the lives of our veterans, military, and their families, both at home and abroad. We advocate the veterans, educate our citizens, mentor our youth, and promote patriotism, good citizen, peace, and security. Founded in 1919 during the National Convention of the American Legion, we have grown to be the world's largest veteran organization. We are nearly 800,000 strong with the relatives of veterans who served in our great country during the time of war. Some of us are veterans ourselves. We have nearly 9,000 units in local communities across the USA and a handful of foreign units around the world. The American Legion Auxiliary members volunteer more than 6 million hours a year for a collective value of service to our veterans, service members, and their families of more than $1.4 billion. We value patriotism, responsibility, citizenship, volunteerism, and advocacy for the veterans, the military, and their families. We educate our nation's school children about the American flag. We assemble care packages to send to our troops. We are volunteers at VA medical centers. By volunteering at the VA medical centers, we have our hands-on opportunities to serve in ways that do make a difference. The American Legion Auxiliary has been, still is, and always will be an advocate for our veterans and their families. Thank you for having me speak, and I look forward to the American Legion Convention in McAllen next week.
And of course, also with us today, we have the Mayor of the City of McAllen, the Honorable Jim Darling. Say thank you, Donna. Please pass along to your members the best wishes and the appreciations of our community and the hundreds of community services and thousands of hours that your people have given across the state of Texas. Come back. Okay, now I'd like to ask Colonel Frank Plummer of the Veterans War Memorial of Texas to introduce our second keynote speaker of the morning.
It's always a pleasure to get up here and to introduce our speaker from the American Legion. He's a Navy. You can't hold that against him. I know he'll kill me for that. Yeah. But he's had a lot of experience in here, and you know it takes a lot of courage, I guess is a good word, to command 66,000 people across the state of Texas. He's constantly visiting the over 470 posts, constantly. He is a very good veteran, and we're very pleased and proud to introduce this gentleman here. If you'll step forward now. Where'd he go? He disappeared on me. Okay. If you'll introduce yourself, Mr. Fleming, if you'll introduce yourself, Mr. Fleming, this is Jim Fleming.
I am Jim Fleming. I'm from a little place called Anna, almost up into Oklahoma, so I'm almost in Oklahoma. Really? Anyway, happy Independence Day, McAllen. I bring you greetings from the American Legion, Department of Texas. We celebrate American Independence Day on the 4th of July every year. We think of July 4th, 1776 as a day that represents the Declaration of Independence and the birth of the United States of America as an independent nation. For the first 15 or 20 years after the Declaration was written, people did not celebrate it much on any day. It was too new and too much else was happening for this young nation. Celebrations became more common as the years went by, and in 1870, almost 100 years after the Declaration was written, Congress first declared July 4th to be the national holiday as part of a bill. It was then that July 4th became an officially recognized holiday. We all celebrate this glorious holiday in many various ways. Many plan outdoor barbecues, others plan on camping trips to the lake. Many towns and communities have fireworks displays, while others participate in community parades, such as this we're having today. July 4th celebration is for all ages, both young and old. Most of the older folks recognize the holiday for what it stands for, freedom, while the young simply enjoy the excitement and fun and games. Regardless of how we celebrate this holiday, it creates a unity among us and enforces the belief that we are truly one nation under God. I hope each of you have a wonderful and safe day. God bless each of you, our troops, many of whom are in harm's way, and our great America. And I'm looking forward to, I'll be here through next Sunday for our state convention, just in the new convention center. And thank you for allowing me to have a few minutes. Bye.
Well, thank you, Commander Fleming, for the tireless work that you perform on behalf of the veterans of Texas. We wish you Godspeed, and thank you and everybody else for visiting our city. Now, I'd like to thank the people responsible for this event. We want to thank McAllen Parks and Recreation, the McAllen Cable Network, of course, Colonel Frank Plummer, the McAllen Symphonic Town Band, Jesse Rodriguez, Rick Estrada, Cheyenne Zink, Lee Ramirez for that beautiful singing, and all the other groups and individuals responsible for organizing all of the events here today. Now, everyone's done a really good job, and it's happened once again. It happens every single year on July the 4th. We especially want to thank our generous sponsors for their continued support of this event. We have HEB, we have IBC Bank, Academy Sports and Outdoors, our communications, that's KURV 710 AM, and Jack FM 104.9. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to rise one more time and join me in a moment of silence where we're going to remember those who have sacrificed their lives, who have made this nation a nation of free people. The Honor Guard will present arms, and Mr. Rick Estrada will now sound taps in their honor. And now our benediction by Ms. Cheyenne Zink.
Dismiss us, Lord, with your constant care and protection. Give us wisdom and strength for our tasks. Guide us by your counsel and grant us safety on this 4th of July holiday. Amen.
You may be seated. The colors will remain presented throughout the parade for today. As we prepare to close this patriotic program, let me remind you that the 86th annual parade is going to come down this street and be on our television screens in just a few minutes. After the parade, those of you here, you can make plans to stick around for the Freedom Fest at Archer Park. There'll be entertainment, there'll be games, music, fun for the entire family in the park. You can test your skills. There'll be some games out there. If you're getting hungry, vendors will have hot dogs, corn in a cup, snow cones, nachos, plus sodas and water, and a wide variety of other goodies to eat. Now, later on tonight, be sure to join us at Municipal Park for the exciting conclusion of our July 4th Independence Day celebration. Right about 9 o'clock, maybe a couple of minutes afterwards, you'll look to the sky high over Municipal Park, and we're going to set the night on fire with this year's Concert in the Sky. It's the longest, hottest, most spectacular fireworks display in the valley. It's designed to engulf your sights, your sounds, and all of your senses. Now, there's music to go along with the fireworks tonight. You can tune your radio tonight, right at 9 o'clock, to KURV 710 AM or Jack FM 104.9 for the music that goes along, choreographed to the fireworks in the sky. Once again, thank you for joining us this morning. Have a nice, safe, and happy Independence Day in the city of McAllen. Good day.
Speaking of bigger and better, we are getting bigger and better every year with our 4th of July parade. And the woman behind it all is Miss Sally Gavlik. I believe that Neo Canales is lined up with Miss Sally right now to talk to her a little bit about what it takes to put all of this event together.
Hold on, not yet.
And it does take a lot of manpower, Roy.
There's several departments that spend all this week getting ready for this. Parks and Recreation, of course, this is the 86th annual. They're not new to this, so it just runs so smoothly.
Yeah, they're pros.
But they have everything down pat. This year they moved the patriotic program to this side, and they're hoping to start a tradition here at McAllen City Hall.
Okay, so I think we're ready with Mr. Neo Canales, who's going to talk to Miss Sally Gavlik about what it takes to put all of this together. Neo?
Yes, well, hello. Whoa, we have some back feed here, but it's okay. Neil Canales here, along with Sally Gavlik, Director of McAllen Parks and Recreation. So what we have, let's take one step back. Right that way. The stage will shield us from the feedback. Now, what we have today is a massive program all over town, the southern part of McAllen. Things are happening. Streets are blocked off. This portable stage, this huge thing behind us was set up. There are people everywhere doing things. You know, we have the camera guy running over here, doing lots of things all at the very same time. Now, what does it take to put on July 4th in the city of McAllen?
It takes about 6 months of planning, very detailed planning, and working with other city departments. Also getting the entries in here, working with the school district, working with the American Legions for our patriotic show and the town band. And actually, we had the patriotic show this morning. We have the parade. Then at Archer Park, it's completely set up with family games. We have the famous hot dog eating contest and the watermelon seed spitting contest. So if you're interested in those, just come out to Archer Park. It'll be open from 10 to 2. And then after that, tonight, we have the Concert in the Sky at Municipal Park.
Now, one thing that goes all over town is this stage. Now, this stage is a portable stage, and you notice how tall it is here. It goes, what, 4.5 feet or so above the ground. If you look underneath, actually what we have is a structure that it goes apart, it folds, you can put it anywhere, and the feet are adjustable because the feet on the street here are longer than the feet up on the sidewalk, so it's nice and even. And you can grow it. There are pieces that you can add on to it. And you have 2 of these, I understand.
We have 2 of these. We use them for all of our major events. We can take them anywhere. And the nice thing about it is that it all does just completely fold up, and so we can use it whenever we need to.
I've seen the entire town band up here. I've seen people dance on this. We have programs such as this one today. This is about as small a configuration as you can have, and you can add pieces that go like out 20 feet into the sides.
That's right. The town band, which played earlier, has actually been totally on this stage when we add all of the adjustments to it and extend it out. And like you said, we've had dancers up here. We've had everybody up on this stage.
One really big important question is, how long does it take to recover starting July 5th?
A lot of our employees have actually been here since 5 o'clock this morning, and they will continue being here throughout the day until 10 o'clock tonight, until after the fireworks is over, and then we start cleanup. So we don't actually start recovery till about July the 6th. And it
happens every single year in the summertime here in the city of McAllen with McAllen Parks and Recreation. And of course, the wonderful pools. You have Municipal Pool, Los Encinos Pool.
We have Municipal, Los Encinos, and Boys and Girls Club. So, people can go out there at any time and enjoy themselves.
Now, is it too late to get your kid into a program?
It's not really too late because we have an opening this week and then we start up again next week. You just need to go to any one of the community centers. They can tell you which classes are still open and they can register you.
Okay, so you have sessions throughout the summer.
We have sessions all the way up until the first week of August.
Well, it sounds like McAllen Parks and Recreation is a place to be if you're a kid here in McAllen. And if you're older, hey, you have programs there as well. We
have programs for seniors and we even have some adult programs that are going on this summer. We encourage everybody to come out and enjoy everything that we're doing. We have movies in the park at Westside Park every Saturday night, and it's free. You can come out and bring your families, bring your lawn chairs. No pets, no alcohol, but it's a complete family event. Okay.
Well, that sounds like you've got the whole thing set for everybody for summertime in the city of McAllen. McAllen Parks and Recreation, they're the people who, I guess you have it wired.
We recreate. That's one thing we enjoy doing, and we want to have it for the entire community.
Okay. Sally Gavlik, Director of McAllen Parks and Recreation, thank you so much for all the work.
You're quite welcome, and please come out today and enjoy everything.
Okay. Thank you, Sally. And now let's go back to the main stage with Roy and Roxanne.
And thanks for staying with the 86th Annual 4th of July celebration in the City of McAllen, and we heard from Neo and Sally a little earlier, and wow, there's a lot going on with Parks and Rec, Roy.
There's a whole bunch of things for the entire family. I know movies in the park has become real popular.
Yeah, I think they had over 1,000 people last week on Saturday.
You can take your blanket, your chairs. You can really basically take your little picnic out there and have a great deal of fun. I understand they also have food trucks out there. So it's like if you're hungry, there's people that ready to give you some food.
I mean, yeah, food trucks, mobile. It's all good. It's a win-win situation.
And I'd also like to talk about a big event we have in August. August 9th is Viva McAllen Streets. You can find us on vivamccallenstreets.com. We're going to have a 10K run, a Darling Stair cycling ride named after the mayor. I know, he's a big cycling fanatic.
Yeah,
and
don't try and take him on or anything.
He wanted his race, so we gave him a race, and it's a 60, 40, and 25-mile cycling ride from here to La Jolla and back.
I'm guessing he's going to do the 60.
He's totally doing the 60.
Oh,
and I know some commissioners are going to join him. Right now, I'd like to toss it over to Neil Canales, who has our
favorite chief
from the McAllen Police Department.
That's absolutely right. We're here with Chief Victor Rodriguez of the McAllen Police Department. Now, July 4th is, we all know, a very special day for the entire nation. What's it like for McAllen Police?
Well, it's a long day and a good day for us. McAllen, City of McAllen goes all out and has a full day scheduled events throughout. And it's a project that's put out by the McAllen departments like Parks and Traffic, the Police Department, Fires out, and our city commissioners, our mayor. Every one of these folks, every one of us comes together for the 4th to put out a good event for our citizens. We start off with a parade, the one you're going to about ready to kick off here in a few minutes, ends up at Archer Park with events at Archer Park, and then leads all the way up to tonight to the fireworks display and events over at Municipal Park. So it's a long day in honor of our nation's birthday.
Now, I've noticed just driving here very early in the morning, there are police everywhere. The streets are kind of blocked off. Of course, the traffic department helps with that. But your guys are everywhere. And I guess the main concern here is fluidity and safety.
We've got to. And what gives us the flexibility that's built into all of the things we've talked about is the fact that we've got lead departments like Parks. Parks is all their summer help is out today helping us with this. They stage themselves at the intersections. They help with the closing the intersections. Traffic department does another big portion of it. The fact that they do that frees us up to do all the things that we need to do and remain flexible and also attentive to what may come up during a given day. So it's a community-wide effort on behalf of the city of McAllen by all our departments for our community, and you'll find, and I walking the route today, many folks are not necessarily from McAllen. It's a regional event, and people mark their calendars to come out here and have a good long day at our streets and parades, and you'll find them at our parks later on tonight.
Now, I know that every single day of the year that the police department gets nonstop phone calls coming in, help me with this, what about that, what can I do about this situation? Is July 4th different?
No, July 4th is like every other day. Our calls for service, demand for police services, that is, does not change on any given day. We respond to a call for service somewhere in our city every 3.5 minutes. So on the average, we have 160,000 calls for service a year that we answer in McAllen. The fact that it's a holiday doesn't change much. We may have an increased number of calls later on today for, let's say, fireworks complaints and things like that, but beyond that, it doesn't change anything. So we've got to stay flexible, we've got to stay on task, and at the same time be able to adjust and move to something that may come up today.
Okay, you mentioned fireworks. Now, there is a city ordinance which says that you're not supposed to pop your firecrackers inside the city limits at any particular day of the year. Now, what they do for the concert in the sky, that's a special permit under specially trained people with a license, I understand.
Yeah, there are a lot of controls that go into it, and the fire department runs lead on some of the things that they have to do. So yeah, it is a permitted event, and that's the only way you can do it in our city. Beyond that, we'll take the calls tonight. We try to get out to all of them. We will get inundated with calls, so we'll manage the best we can tonight with all those calls.
Yeah, people who do the fireworks in the sky are licensed pyrotechnicians with the state of Texas. And it's really, really, really cool. You can see it from all across town. As a matter of fact, instead of popping your own firecrackers, get your lawn chair, get out on your driveway, look towards the municipal pool area and watch the sky and take your radio.
It's called a concert in the sky because they put on that display. And they match it to music. But it's the best show in South Texas, the best fireworks display in this part of the state. The city of McAllen goes all out for its citizens and for our region, as you may see people from all over the valley at our parks, at our parades today. So it's a big round of applause for the city of McAllen.
McAllen Police Chief Victor Rodriguez, I'm Neil Canales. Now back to Roy and Roxanne.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Roy Canthu, and I'd like to welcome you to the 86th Annual City of McAllen Independence Day celebration.
That's right, and I'm Roxanne Lerma. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's a little warm, but definitely worth being out here on this 4th of July.
Roxanne, there's so much going on today.
Yep, we're actually having our parade right now for the next about hour and a half, and then all the fun continues at Archer Park, so don't go home.
That's going till 2 o'clock, but what's important at 11, they're going to have the hot dog eating contest.
Are you in it?
I wanted to participate, but I started this new nutrition plan, and hot dogs aren't on the menu.
I think they eat as many hot dogs as they can in 12 minutes.
Yep, and you have to be the first 12 participants. In other words, I think they're going to ask people to qualify, so that's hot dogs before, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Sounds not yummy.
As I describe it to folks, it's not eating hot dogs, it's shoving hot dogs down your throat.
Right, and I heard something about there's some water involved.
Some people, there's methods, and apparently some people like to soak their hot dog before they start eating it.
Method to the madness. So the secret is soak the hot dog, eat the hot dog fast.
And I think the record has been 19?
Yeah, Yeah.
19
the
hot
winner
dogs.
last year was 19 hot dogs
In 12 minutes.
In 12 minutes.
No, I'd never do that.
Yeah, I don't think I could eat 2 actually.
If it was tamales, maybe.
Well, yeah, from then, yes. So we're getting ready to start our 4th of July parade in just a couple of minutes, and we're kicking it off with our color guard.
As the color guard makes its way across Business 83, let me take a moment to remind you that McAllen is a wonderful place to celebrate our nation's independence. This year, we're using McAllen City Hall as the start of the Independence Day Parade.
Yeah, a little bit of a difference, Roy. We actually kicked it off on Houston and Broadway this year, rather than the traditional Main Street route.
After the parade, make plans to stick around for the Freedom Fest at Archer Park. There will be entertainment as well as games, music, and fun for everyone. If you get hungry, vendors are selling hot dogs, nachos, corn in the cup, snow cones, popcorn, plus sodas and water. So drink plenty of water with this heat.
Big round of applause for our McAllen Police Honor Guard. They're a ceremonial unit composed of volunteer officers who are highly motivated and maintain a high standard of appearance and conduct.
Here's our Grand Marshal, Senior Airman Denise J. Saldana, serving our country in the United States Air Force.
Stationed at McConnell Air Force Base in Wichita, Kansas, Saldana was deployed in Operation Enduring Freedom with tours in Afghanistan and Qatar. She's actually a McAllenite. She was born and raised in McAllen, is a graduate of McAllen High School, and get this, Roy, was the only female on the football team. She's currently on leave spending the 4th of July here with her family in McAllen and will be returning next week to her base. Thank you so much for your service to our country.
And that's Denise Saldana, Airman.
Our Grand Marshal for the 86th Annual 4th of July Parade in McAllen.
And here comes our mayor.
In grand fashion, no less, Mayor Jim Darling, joined by his gorgeous wife, Miss Sandra Darling.
I'm surprised he's not on his cycle.
Yeah.
His bicycle.
He probably wants to hop off and get on the bicycle, right, Mayor?
Thanks for the great weather, Mayor.
He arrived in pretty grand style, and here we've got next Commissioner District 3 and Mayor Pro Tem, Ms. Hilda Salinas, joined by Ryan and Ariana Osuna. Commissioner Hilda also decked out and in style in her gorgeous convertible today, Roy.
Yes, that's an Audi. We like to thank them from San Juan for allowing us to use their cars today for the parade. A special thank you goes out to all of our sponsors that helped make this celebration possible, including HEB, R Communications, IBC Bank, Academy Sports and Outdoors, and Burns Motors.
Thank you to all our sponsors. Next up on your screen
is Commissioner District 4 and Mayor Pro Tem Aida Ramirez, joined by her 2 children, Karina and Alejandro.
Her Twinkies.
They just celebrated a big birthday.
Again, after the parade, make plans to stick around for the Freedom Fest in Archer Park. Entertainment, games, music, and fun for everyone up until, you said 2 o'clock?
Up until 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and again, if you get hungry, we've got vendors selling hot dogs, nachos, corn in a cup, snow cones, popcorn, plus sodas and water. And at 11 a.m.,
the big hot dog eating contest.
I think I might want to go see that, actually.
And that one's put on by the Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel, well, that's appropriate.
Which are good dogs.
Yeah. Next up, Commissioner from District 1, Mr. Scott Crane, and he's joined by his wife, Sasha Crane, children Taylor and Diego, niece and nephew, Dylan Goodson, and Harper Crane. Good morning, Commissioner Crane.
Good morning, Commissioner Crane.
Good morning. And don't forget about tonight, guys, our spectacular fireworks display, 9 p.m. tonight. Look to the sky as we set the sky on fire during this year's Concert in the Sky, sponsored by HEB, the hottest, longest, most spectacular fireworks display in the entire Rio Grande Valley. It will engulf your senses of sight and sound. Make sure to tune into KURV 710 or Jack 104.9 FM to hear the music that will accompany all those gorgeous fireworks in the sky, Roy.
And there's Commissioner District 2 Trey Pebley, joined by his wife Kathleen and children Harris and Gavin.
Good morning, Commissioner Pebley.
And we'd like to thank Burns Motors for the use of the vehicles this morning, and Audi from San Juan.
I want an Audi. Do you want an Audi?
I do. There's Commissioner Johnson.
Also, since it's a little warm today, Municipal Pool will be open from 1 to 4 p.m. for a public swim in case you want to cool off after all the fun here at the parade.
And there's Commissioner District 5 John Ingram, joined by his wife Debbie, friends Morgan and Abby Talbot.
Good morning, Commissioner Ingram.
Their son John's probably on the golf course or something. Sleeping.
Oh, sleeping. We might have given him a little bit too much credit this morning. Next up, Commissioner District 6, our newcomer, Ms. Veronica Vela Whitaker.
She's joined by her husband Michael and son Julian.
Good morning, Commissioner Veronica.
The Commissioner's been working on a project for the city called Run, Ride, and Share. It's a great campaign that you'll be seeing in the next few months. Participate. It's to make the streets safer for runners, cyclists, and motorists. That's Run, Ride, and Share. Look for it on our website and stuff. We're going to have a lot more information on that.
That's right, and we recently just got our first bike box to make bicycling a lot safer here in the city of McAllen, and by October we're going to have 7 more. So wonderful safety programs here in the city of McAllen.
Roxanne, and there's Representative Oscar Longoria, Texas House Representative for District 35, joined by his wife Jennifer and daughter
Camila. Hi, she's beautiful. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
And next up, Representative Sergio Munoz Jr., Texas House of Representatives, District 36. Again, thank you to Burns Motors and Audi of San Juan for their generous support of our parade by providing all the vehicles for our dignitaries to ride in.
And thanks for our representatives for showing up this morning with us.
That's right. It's a little warm, but thank you for being with us.
Here's former Congressman Kika de la Garza, joined by his...
Actually, that's State Rep.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bobby. Bobby Guerra, I'm sorry.
Good morning,
There's
Mr.
the hat.
Guerra.
I see the hat.
Yeah, you should have known the hat, right? District 41, thank you for joining with us.
He's been real busy working in Austin for the next upcoming legislature.
Right. That's American Legion Post 37. Joining members of the McAllen Post is the 2013-2014 State of Texas Department Commander Jim Fleming. Thank you for being with us on this 4th of July. American Legion Auxiliary Unit 37, riding with the members of the local post is Department President Christine Trahan and President Gail Ryan. Good morning and thank you for being with us.
You know, Roxanne, I'd like to bring up something. The McAllen Convention Center has been doing a phenomenal job showing the World Cup soccer.
That's right. Actually, when we had our Mexico games and our USA games, unfortunately they're out, but still, thousands of people showed up at the McAllen Convention Center. It was a World Cup frenzy out there.
Yeah, and today they have two games, one at 11 a.m., Germany versus France. Germany, remember Germany?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go for France
And
on
3
that
p.m.
one.
Brazil versus Colombia.
So you're rooting for Brazil?
I like Argentina, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, Messi.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can head out there to go and watch it on a big 18 by 12 LED screen.
Right there at the Oval Park, and it's free for the whole family. Take your lawn chairs, take your water and treats, and you can be out there enjoying the game with everyone.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
It's a day-long. It's a day-long festival here in the city of McAllen. We kick it off with our parade. You can go take a swim if you want to. You can head over to the World Cup at the Convention Center and watch that.
And the big fireworks tonight at 9.
Right. Can't miss our concert in the sky.
Float number. Start the morning off with the Pledge of Allegiance. I love that.
Yes. Our little youngsters from the Auxiliary Unit number 37, they're actually the American Legion Youth Auxiliary. Members promote and encourage all children to be responsible future citizens.
And there's American Legion Auxiliary Unit 37. Riding with the members of the local post is Department President Christine Trahan, President Gail Ryan. That's 18. It's 18. One coming out. There's VFW District 18 officers. This district covers VFW posts throughout the entire Rio Grande Valley from Brownsville to Laredo.
Ms. Sylvia Sanchez, thank you for joining us this morning. Our VFW District 18 officers, the district covers VFW posts throughout the entire valley from Brownsville to Laredo. Next up, Roy, another color guard, VFW 2369. The color guard of the post wears the green beret in honor of James Nicky Rowe, a very familiar name here in the city of McAllen, who escaped from his captors after 5 years as a POW during the Vietnam War.
Up next is VFW 2369 officers, commanded by Roberto Martinez.
A lot of our veterans represented in today's parade, Roy. We actually have over 100 entries in this year's parade. I think it was 106?
Yeah. And here's VFW 3895 Auxiliary, established in 1914, lives by the motto, honor the dead by helping the living, unwavering support for uncommon heroes.
I love that. Unwavering support for common heroes. And continuing with our VFWs, 8788 officers, members have been serving the community since 1970 and are commanded by Homer Gallegos.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Thank you, 8788, for being with us.
Here's the American Legion VFW Color Guard, led by Sergeant at Arms Tony Hernandez. Oh, here's the VFW 8788 Honor Guard, commanded by Carlos Mandujano, Vietnam veteran in the United States Army.
So another color guard, thank you for joining us this morning, gentlemen. VFW 8788 Honor Guard.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Next up, American Legion VFW Color Guard, led by Sergeant at Arms Tony Hernandez.
Vinny. Jim Bob needs to hit more this way, so when he's getting them, this one can pick them up, because I think they're too far away. Or no?
Well, he was walking into the button shot.
Yeah.
He was forcing them to
Yeah.
so we pulled him back a little bit.
Okay.
You want him to what?
Close the gap a little bit. Close the gap.
Come this way?
A little
Purple
bit.
Heart, Chapter
Yeah.
5077, the Military Order of the Purple Heart, is composed of military men and women who receive the Purple Heart Medal for wounds suffered in combat. Followed by our Department of Veterans Affairs, the McAllen Vet Center provides counseling service for all war veterans and is a liaison with community agencies assisting veterans. And then the American GI Forum of McAllen, a veterans family organization founded in 1948 by World War II veteran Dr. Hector P. Garcia of Mercedes.
And here's VFW Ladies Auxiliary Post 3896 from La Jolla. Good morning, ladies.
Ladies Auxiliary VFW Post 3895, thank you for joining us this morning.
Listen. Department of Veterans Affairs, the McAllen Vet Center provides counseling service for all war veterans and is a liaison with the community agencies assisting veterans. Good morning.
There we go.
Nice
Liven
horn.
it up a bit. This is the American GI Forum in McAllen. As we mentioned, a veterans family organization founded in 1948 by World War II veteran Dr. Hector P. Garcia of Mercedes. Commander Enrique Cepeda.
South Texas Military Vehicle Preservation Association coming down the road, dedicated to restoring and preserving historic military vehicles and educating the public.
That's right, and among the vehicles they brought today, Roy, a World War II Jeep, a Humvee, and an amphibious Jeep. Good morning,
Good
and thank you
morning.
for joining us. I've always wanted to be in one of those amphibious Jeeps. They look neat. Is it fun to be in there? It is, right? I knew it.
That's awesome air conditioning.
They're a little windblown.
And some more veterans coming down the line. Big round of applause for them.
Thank you for your service. Try carrying that and running.
I know.
Amazing.
And there's HEB right here in the parade.
And they're celebrating 85 years in the Rio Grande Valley. HEB is the sponsor of the City of McAllen Independence Day celebration.
With them are partners who have served in the armed forces. HEB would like to wish the Rio Grande Valley a safe and happy 4th of July. Good morning, HEB.
Oh, I like that. Helping here.
We're going to open for Pica de la Garza. And here's former Congressman Kika de la Garza,
Joined by his wife, Lucille.
represented the 15th Congressional District of Texas over 32 years.
32 years, Roy. Over 3 decades of service to the state of Texas. Thank you, Congressman Kika.
And service to his country. '29.
Some more of our military veterans and active servicemen and women joining us this morning, Roy.
Thank you very much for participating, and thank you for being here and for everything you have done for our country. and
Thank you
continue
for
to do.
service.
What awesome vehicles. I want someone to tell them to move out of the way.
Again, HEB is the title sponsor of the City of McAllen Independence Day celebration. Joining HEB, partners who have served in the armed forces. I love that. Land of the free and home of the brave.
And of course, HEB is celebrating 85 years in the Rio Grande Valley. I love HEB.
Which is pretty cool because we're celebrating 86 years with this parade. So that means we've been hand in hand for quite a long time.
For quite a bit. And here are the HEB partners right here.
Thanking our military community for their service to our wonderful United States of America.
And the great thing about HEB is their employees volunteer a lot in the community, and this is just another way of them participating.
Right, they're super active. As you can see, they had quite a few entries this year.
Here come the Knights of Columbus. Here are the Knights of Columbus Assembly 2851.
Another one celebrating an anniversary. They recently celebrated their 10th anniversary, the Knights of Columbus, Assembly number 2851. I want that hat. I like it. And you can hear the ruckus in the back. From McAllen Parks and Recreation McFun, it couldn't be a parade without the Calliope. Here come our kiddos.
The McAllen TAAF swim team are joining them, celebrating a carnival of fun this year. Following closely behind are the Spirit Angels from the cheer camp.
And that's Gus and Goldie. Wouldn't be a parade without Gus and Goldie.
Gus and Goldie are sporting a nice little float.
And right ahead of them are the Spirit Angels from cheer camp.
The McAllen Marathon celebrated its inaugural run in December 2013. Get ready for another great event this year on December 14th. And you can already register on their website or active.com. You can go on their website at McAllenMarathon.com to register for the McAllen Marathon. It's going to be bigger and better. And training starts early, so register now.
I'm guessing you should probably already be training if you're going to run a marathon, right?
Yep.
And new this year, a kids marathon program and a kids fun run. For more information or to register for the marathon, which I'm not brave enough to do, visit www.McAllenMarathon.com.
Or just call Jolie Perez for any information, and she can sign you up and get you going.
Did you see the sign? Running is
It's
cheaper than therapy.
Amen.
Awesome. Chuck Norris never ran a marathon. So then you're saying you're more awesome than Chuck Norris.
McAllen Parks and Recreation Senior Programs say hello to the Senior Royal Courts from our McAllen Community Centers.
From Palmview Community Center, King Ernesto and Queen Carmen, Prince Bartolo and Princess San Juanita.
From Las Palmas Community Center, King Armando and Queen Flora. From Lark Community Center, King Dr. Alberto Felici and Queen Cristina.
Ay, chulos.
And now here are the kiddos.
You mentioned the TAF. This is their summer track and field. Members have been practicing and fine-tuning their skills, competing in track meets across the Rio Grande Valley.
They are preparing for the region track meet and a chance to compete at the State Games of Texas in College Station at the end of the month.
So
good luck, guys.
Next up, Palm Fest. You definitely want to join us for a folk life celebration on Saturday, October 4th and Sunday, October 5th. Enjoy lots of food, fun, and entertainment for the entire family during the 2-day event.
Joining Palm Fest is one of the performing groups featuring members of Las Palmas Ballet Folklorico and Beginner Folklorico wearing traditional clothing.
They look beautiful. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Next up,
there's a
City of McAllen, Little Miss 4th of July, Sophia Elizabeth Solis. She was actually recently crowned at the Palmview Community Center.
Attends Harvest Christian Academy and is a member of A honor roll. She enjoys gymnastics, ballet, and playing with her animals.
Congratulations, Miss Sophia Elizabeth Solis.
She got that little wave down.
She has the wave down. That's totally a pageant queen wave.
I wonder, do you get tired after that?
I think so. I would.
Oh, look what's coming down.
I love this float. This is beautiful.
This is the Border Fest Association celebrating birding.
Bridging our cultures. The
Look.
float includes Miss Hidalgo Angela Vargas,
And Miss Borderfest Samantha Lerma and Borderfest King Virginio Gonzalez.
Borderfest always has the best floats.
They always do a great job.
And this is a gaming ride. They bring the fun to you, an interactive experience right to your doorstep. This mobile game video game theater features Xbox, Wii, PlayStation 3, and a state-of-the-art 4D lounge.
I'm not going to believe them until they come to my door. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, they're going to be at Archer Park right after the parade, our game and ride, so you can go and play there, Roy, if you don't believe it.
I'm going to have to go try it out.
That's cool, like mobile gaming.
Here's our big community sponsors all the time. IBC Bank always comes through, collected supplies for Operation Interdependence, a nationwide 501c3 nonprofit organization that provides a means for community members to support troops serving on the front lines for military families and veterans. They do a phenomenal job.
Yeah, IBC also a proud sponsor, again, of the City of McAllen Independence Day celebration.
Are the pooper scoopers running? Did you miss the horse? Where's the horse?
Captain America, you need to run faster, Captain America.
And there's a penguin who lost its beak. They're running a little slow.
Next up, our South Texas Indian dancers, Roy. They are actually celebrating their 44th entry in our annual 4th of July parade.
Members honor the red, white, and blue as well as the freedom it stands for.
Wow, one of our dancers is actually with a stroller this morning. Amazing.
That's probably the best view in the house right now.
Yep. An amazing way to celebrate their culture. That's the South Texas Indian Dancers, 44 years joining us in the 4th of July parade.
And here's Audi of San Juan, proudly provided several of the vehicles used by our dignitaries at the beginning of the parade. So we want to give them a big thank you. And if you haven't seen their showroom, go by.
And if you haven't seen your showroom, that's okay because they actually brought it to you, Roy.
I want that car.
Yeah, I would be
I
okay
want
with
that
that
car.
too. Yeah.
It's that good of a car that they have it in case.
Yeah, they brought it enclosed for you. It's the mobile showroom.
I can't believe it. I love that.
Next up, our RGV livestock show, Cover Girls, featuring Cover Girl Haley Komperlick. I hope I said that last name right.
And her court including Tea Barrientos, Cassie Fitting, Reagan Bell, and Robin Perez.
Our RGV livestock show, Cover Girls.
Which is a great event every year in Mercedes.
They have some amazing outfits. And it takes like months to put them together.
Good morning, ladies.
Next up, our McAllen ISD School District Board of Trustees.
Led by President Erica de la Garza Lopez, Vice President Danny Vela, Secretary Sam Saldivar, Trustee Hilda Garza Desejo, Larry Esparza, John Ball, and Superintendent Dr. James Ponce. They do an incredible job.
Good morning, Ms. Erica de la Garza. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
And what's a parade without a marching band? Next up, our McFun Marching Band, comprised of members from all three of our awesome McAllen high schools. Feels like we're back in high school, Roy. Eagle.
There's Danny Vela from the McAllen ISD. Good morning, Mr. Vela.
Good, I want your car. That's awesome. Thank you for being with us.
There's Sam Sadlivar with the McAllen ISD.
Good morning.
Good
Thank
morning.
you for joining us. Happy 4th.
Hilda DeSajo, who sits on the school board. Good morning.
More of our McAllen ISD School District Board of Trustees coming up. Mr. Larry Esparza. Happy
Good
4th
morning.
of July. Good morning. And Jonathan Ball.
Talking about a working board, they get a lot of stuff done throughout the year.
Yes, they absolutely do. Every student in McAllen ISD has an iPad. That's amazing.
Well, I don't know, Mr. Mister's here.
Oh, Mr. Mister
Here
needs
to
come
provide a
this way.
refreshing
Mr.
treat for
Mister.
everyone along the parade route.
Outdoor cooling for every occasion.
Mr. Mister.
Oh my God, I bet you our camera guys love that right now. Yep, thumbs up from Rodney
That's
Gomsa.
obviously one of the best parade entries this year.
Yeah, that's going to be a favorite, providing a refreshing treat for everyone along the parade route.
My phone app says it's going to be in the 80 degrees, but I think it's hotter than that already.
It's like 107, I feel like. McAllen All-Star Softball 8 and under. The team will be representing the great city of McAllen at the Pony World Series this month. And the girls have placed in the top 3 team in tournaments around the valley in their age division. Good morning. Are those Power Rangers?
That's 50. That's RGV Rangers, available for your next event. These Power Rangers also help the community combat bullying and violence. Visit them in the Archer Park after the parade.
That's right. They'll be at Archer Park right after the parade if you want to go meet the Power Rangers.
Burns Motor Muscle Cars. Here's a group of youth enthusiasts that enjoy driving and participating in car shows. Host an annual Mopar show at Archer Park each year on the 3rd Saturday in November.
The 3rd Saturday in November, so it'll be here before you know it.
These are
Burns
awesome cars.
Motors Muscle Cars.
These are awesome cars.
First you wanted an Audi, now you want a muscle car?
I'll take one of these.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that
I'll
too.
take one of these.
It's a little warm, but stick with us. We're halfway through the parade.
My phone app says it's 81 degrees. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. It's 100, I'm telling you. Next up, Elijah Israel Casas.
Community member honoring Corporal Jose Villarreal of the United States Marine Corps, decorated medal recipient. Villarreal served multiple tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, as well wounded in combat.
Thank you for your service. Elijah Israel Casas.
Here's Reese Productions, Miss Texas Galaxy Crystal Cavazos. How is it that they can make looking good so good? Like,
I know, like, you guys look beautiful, but it's like 1,000 degrees out, and
look at
you
this.
look
Look
great.
at the wave. I love the wave.
And the wave, yes,
There
you
you
have it
go.
down awesome. Thank you for being with us. There's the South Texas Mopars, a nonprofit club that caters to the enjoyment and preservation of all Chrysler products. So Chrysler being represented today as well.
Boy, look at.
You wanted muscle cars, right?
Wow.
What is that? A Charger. Oh my God,
Wow.
it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Look at this one.
I would be okay with that.
That's a very nice car.
You could buy it for me
And
if
the
you really
Jeep
wanted
right
to.
now with this heat, the Jeep at the beach would be awesome.
Why did you ignore me? I said you could buy it for me if you wanted to.
Right. There's 92nd District Court Judge Jaime Tejidina, has 24 years as a public servant, is a lieutenant colonel in the JAG Corps, served tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. Good morning.
Wow, thank you for your service, Judge.
Right back here, Judge. How you doing?
He actually received a Bronze Star for his service, Roy. We've got Jackson Elementary PTO. The students are currently 2013 Scholastics Summer Reading Challenge World Champions. So yes, they read over the summer, Roy.
With a world record reading over 6 million minutes.
And they are working hard to keep that title this year, so they want to read over 6 million minutes. You guys like to read? Woo!
That's the Jackson Elementary PTO.
I need to tell my kids to hang out with that group right there.
Here's Lax furniture from their families to yours. Lax hopes you have a wonderful day with family and friends, enjoying and celebrating your freedom.
Did you feel that little breeze?
Yes.
That was delicious.
Yes.
Thank you, Lax Furniture, for joining us again this year.
There's Statue
Lady
of
Liberty's
Liberty.
on there.
Lady Liberty.
Ooh, you hear that?
Whoa, whoa.
That's two-wheel chaos right there.
A local motorcycle club from the RGV. It started in 2002 and has grown with over 100 members. Here's Medicare EMS, established in 1996. They serve our community with state-of-the-art all response personnel and equipment.
They actually responded to over 40,000 emergency calls per year and work side by side with our McAllen Police and Fire Departments. I can't hear myself think, but that's awesome. That's what parades are about.
Here's the McAllen Fire Department engine. Kids,
They're
don't forget to
friends.
visit the Fire Safety House at Archer Park after today's parade. Afterwards, play games and bounce in the moon jump.
Thank you, McAllen Fire Department, for joining us. They're our buddies, Roy.
I know. In
Next
the next couple
up-
of days, we'll unveil a surprise we've been working with the fire department.
Yeah, but we can't say what it is.
We can't say, but
Okay,
it's
so-
a 5-alarm thing.
Right, something about GMA. Anyway,
Our-
next up, our Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office.
We hope you are enjoying the parade and festivities today. Don't forget the highlight of our Independence Day celebration will be held tonight at Municipal Park. Witness the beauty of one of the Valley's largest fireworks display while listening to the patriotic music provided by KURV 710 AM and Jack 104.9 FM.
Again, the Concert in the Sky will be broadcast on KURV 710 AM and Jack 104.9 FM tonight at 9.
And thanks to the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Department for participating this year. Oh,
I bet
these are
it's hot in
fun.
that
These
swamp.
are fun. The May Power Equipment. I want one of
Celebrating
these.
60 years in business, serving the Valley since 1954. I want one of those.
They will. What, do you have a yard?
Well, yeah, but my husband cuts it. I just want to ride it around the neighborhood. They sell and service high-performance, zero-turn lawnmowers. What does that mean, zero-turn?
They spin on a nickel.
Really?
Right there. Or on a dime. Is that the same?
So
Spin on a dime.
apparently you cut the grass and you know this.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But no, I wish I had one of those. I'd cut the grass.
Yeah, that'd be good. And continuing with May Power Equipment, again celebrating 60 years in business. Yikesters! Lots of anniversaries this year, Roy. Good morning. Thank you for being with us. I think you said good morning.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Here's the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen. They have summer camps still available. For more information, visit your local club location. Boys and Girls Clubs do great programs around the year, and you can participate by showing up. Thousands of McAllen ISD kids go to the programs every year.
And they still have summer camps available. So for more information, visit your local club location. McAllen Boys and Girls Club, thanks for being with us. We need to take the parade route like that.
Exactly.
That is awesome. In a radio flyer.
Here's Moms Across America.
Today, all U.S. moms are marching to promote the labeling of genetically modified organisms to stop the use of pesticides in food.
For more information, visit momsacrossamerica.com.
Three.
Alex's wife.
There's the killer bee.
This is the Rio Grande Valley Ice Center. Here comes Frosty and Uncle Sam to celebrate Independence Day. The only public skating rink. Visit them all year and beat the heat. Visit one of the coolest places around, the Rio Grande Valley Ice Center.
They put some thought into this float.
I love it. Hi, Lady Liberty.
Here's the Mustang Club of America, South Texas chapter.
They've been in existence since 1994 and are internationally known.
The Ford Mustang is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. Awesome car. This is an American car, you can tell.
We'd like to thank our city commissioners and Mayor Jim Darling. They're actually up on the stage enjoying all the festivities. Thank you for being with us today. This is the Boy Scouts of America Cub Scout Pack 330.
Actively participates in projects with Keep McAllen Beautiful and donates to Mujeres Unidas and Cinderella Pet Rescue.
Thank you, Pack 330, for being with us. Happy 4th of July. This is Lone Star National Bank.
It's Cowboy
Cash, yeah.
It's Cowboy Cash, followed by the mobile ATM truck. Now get the cash whenever and wherever you need it.
I want cash wherever and whenever I need it.
That's a cool motto.
Right?
And they're here with the RGV Vipers, and these are the Snake Charmers. Rio Grande Valley Vipers.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Veteranos Car Club, made up of 10 members that represent the Valley at car shows across the state and are members of the RGV Lowrider Council.
Look at those bikes, Roy. That's the Veteranos Car Club.
I like the tri-bike right there. That's cool.
Oh, that is awesome.
Now look at these cars. The hydraulics, incredible.
Let's see, are they going to do? Yep, there they
Yeah.
go.
Look at that. McAllen's Swim Club, since 1963, they have been helping kids swim in our community. A competitive swim team offers coaching and technique instruction for all ages and abilities. The McAllen's Swim Club.
I could go swimming right about now.
I wonder if they brought a little pool. That would have been a great float.
Right? You could throw it in the back of I don't know, a truck? What? How would you do that?
I don't know.
Maybe next year?
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Food for thought.
Yeah. Next year, y'all should bring a pool. Start planning. No,
morning,
for real, I
folks.
want to see it next year. This is Rancho Las Bonitos. Oh my God, look at the baby. She's beautiful.
I thought that was a doll up there in front.
Well, she looks like a little doll. She's gorgeous. Rancho Las Bonitas. There's a lot of bonitas on there, I must say. Thank you for being with us.
And talking about bonitas right there, the horses are gorgeous.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Were you
I'm not
awesome?
going to say. I jumped off a horse. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, there's a story there.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk
I'm
about
just
it.
saying that there's our camera guy is laughing. That's it. I rode a horse one time.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a ride.
Yeah,
but-
mine either. I lasted like 2.2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I never got on again. So kudos to them that they can handle a horse like that. And they're beautiful. Look at
They're
them.
beautiful. They're dancing their way through the parade. I love it.
Can't leave out the pooper scoopers.
Great
Thank
job,
you.
guys.
Awesome. A big round of applause for our pooper scoopers.
Talking about serving the community right there.
Entry 77, our antique vehicle, 1973 Volkswagen Beetle owned by Johnny Vasquez. Go USA, look at the side. R&R Platinum Productions featuring Miss South Texas, Miss McAllen, and Miss Sherryland, U.S. International, and American Beauty. Thank you for being with us. They look so put together, it's not fair.
There's Boy Scouts of America Venture Crew 1849.
A program for ages 14 to 21. This program provides positive experiences to help youth prepare to become responsible adults. Thank you to the Boy Scouts of America Venture Crew 1849.
Great job.
Happy 4th of July, guys. He's wearing scuba gear.
They're going in the water.
Awesome. He's ready for the pool. The
You
pool
can go
will
to
be
Fireman's
open.
Park. Fireman's Park.
Or the
That's
municipal
Lake.
pool, 1 to 4.
You can go canoeing.
Right? After the parade, definitely make plans to stick around for the Freedom Fest in Archer Park. Entertainment, games, music, and fun for everyone. And then at 11 a.m., Roy wanted to compete in the hot dog eating
Hot dog.
contest, but he was beaten out.
Yep. How many hot dogs can you eat in 12 minutes?
I won.
Yeah. There's Aikido school in the RGV.
Teaches Japanese martial arts, including self-defense.
I think those are fighting words, Ross.
I know.
They're doing self-defense moves right now.
Aikido School RGB giving us a sample of their Japanese martial arts self-defense moves. Thank you, Aikido. Next up, Advent Pest Solutions featuring a 1962 Volkswagen Beetle. Advent Pest Solutions wants to wish everyone a happy 4th of July.
Here's Sullivan City Head Start featuring King Aiden Acosta and Queen Carolina Hernandez with director Mrs. Trejo. These children raise the most money to donate educational books and Christmas toys to low-income families.
Our very own Carolina Teran was fist pumping over there because we said Queen Carolina. We saw you.
And up next is STC.
Oh, their English department, their comedic band.
Features members of Fuchetto's comedic band and is one of the oldest organizations at South Texas College.
This is the STC English department with members of Fuchetto's comedic band.
This is what happens to you when you study a little too much.
This is what you want to do when you're up at 4 a.m. studying for that last-minute final exam, right?
Crazy. Here's the Door Christian Fellowship up next, honoring our country. Uh-oh, they're singing a song.
An amazing performance from the Door Christian Fellowship Church.
That's the Door Christian Fellowship Church.
We want to take this time to remind you about the McAllen Marathon. It celebrated its inaugural run in December 2013, but get ready for yet another great event, our second one. This one is on December 14th, Roy.
And I would also like to talk about Viva McAllen presents
right.
Run, Ride, and Share campaign on Saturday, August 9th. There's going to be a 10K run for the entire family, a kids run. There's going to be a cook-off competition.
You can cycle.
Yes, and you can do a cycling ride named after Darling's Dare cycling ride. They're going to go 60, 40, and a 25-mile. And they're also going to have a Ranger CrossFit competition called Border Wars Team Shootout.
Are you doing this?
I'm thinking about doing the team shootout.
He's awesome. Just so CrossFitter extraordinaire right here.
But it's for the whole family. That's Saturday, August 9th. You can go on the website to register at vivamcallenstreets.com.
Next up, we have Burger King in our 4th of July parade, featuring the Director of Operations, Wayne Pearson, and the Whopper Hopper.
Also joined by several general managers.
Those fries look good.
They have good fries. Oh, there's the king.
Your friends, Burger King. Yeah.
Darn, Burger King went big this year. They have their own DJ and everything. We're gonna bust out in a cumbia, Roy.
I know.
And Burger King was followed by the Rink Family Fun Center. They specialize in fun. Great place for birthdays, field trips, or a fun family night out. That's the Rink Family Fun Center.
I like that when you specialize in fun. That would be pretty fun.
I know. I would like that. Next up, we have our RGV Cowboys football. Thank you for being with us.
A Pop Warner League member. This team is for players ages 5 to 12. Registration is currently open for the fall season. Go Cowboys!
I know you guys are awesome because the Dallas Cowboys are awesome, so therefore you're awesome. Thank you for being with us.
Those are cool colors.
Oh, the RGV Cowboys football also have cheerleaders. Woo! Thank you for being with us.
Here's South Texas Mustang Club, the Valley's original Mustang Club since 1994. Members are from across the Rio Grande Valley.
More muscle cars for Roy Cantu.
We want to remind folks about the fireworks tonight at 9 o'clock at McAllen Municipal Park. And we also like to remind you there's a hot dog eating contest after the parade at 11 at Archer Park. Of course, Archer Park is where all the fun is after this parade. Head on over there and enjoy some great food and some fun.
And then they have that mobile refresher unit.
They have the Mr. Misties.
the
and then they
Mr.
have, the fire department has their firehouse.
The gamers.
Yes.
You said you were going to go do the mobile gaming.
Yeah, and there's Caceres Driving School just driving on by.
With locations in McAllen, Palmview, Sherryland, and Westlaco, they provide teen driving, adult driving, and we don't want you to have this, but defensive driving.
I never had a cool car like that to learn how to drive.
Oh, look at those. Mactown Rebel Rollers.
Your
local roller derby league.
Don't mess with them unless you want a pound to eat it.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I'm afraid of them.
They'll give you a beat down, Roy. The Mactown Rebel Rollers.
That is becoming a popular sport these days.
Hey, I mean, it's exercise and fun. Who doesn't want to do that?
Here are the McAllen All-Stars Baseball, featuring 10 of its All-Star winners. Congratulations on a great season.
The Pinto South Region Champion, I'm told.
Wow.
2014 South Zone Baseball. Way to go, McAllen All-Stars.
Happy 4th of July, folks. Look at the kids.
Happy 4th of July to you.
This must be Jintes del Valle.
Jintes del Valle is a group comprised of horse lovers that enjoy outdoor activities, and they assist nonprofit organizations raise money for their causes. Thank you, Jintes del Valle. More horses. Are you going to tell me your horse story?
No, I'm not going to go there.
That's after the parade.
I'm amazed how they make these horses dance.
I know. I mean, I can't even ride one, let alone make it dance.
Incredible.
We got to give kudos to Jim Bob Sides, our photographer that's out there, our roving camera guy. He's right up next to the horses.
And our other camera guys, Rowdy's over there having a great time, wishing he could dance with a horse.
Danny Ramos
And Mr.
helping
Vincent.
us out today. Mr. Vinny behind the scenes.
And our great technical director, Alejandro Fajardo.
Oswaldo Alejandro Fajardo.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping us today, Alex. And of course, thank you to Mr. Neo Canales, who did our pre-show today.
Which was a very good. The McAllen Town Band did an awesome job.
Yeah, they were awesome. The patriotic program kicked off at 7:45 a.m., so that takes some dedication to be out here at that time.
Coming up next is United Cities Car Club.
Fred Trevino is the founder and president of United Cities Car Club. He and his kids that are riding the bikes have been a part of this 4th of July parade now for the past 2 decades.
They are passionate about low riding and show off their hard work in their vehicles. Every year, this club gives back to the community by hosting toy drives for the children in the RGV over the past decade to put smiles on their faces with a... I'm just amazed by the cars.
Wow, look at that.
Also, Roxanne, we haven't told people that we're on Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Definitely want to join us on Facebook and City of McAllen Twitter.
And please share your pictures with us. We want to see what you saw down the parade route.
Yeah, share your pictures with us and you'll make the cut on our Facebook.
Of course.
We'll post you and share you. And of course, they can also catch us on McAllen.net, Roy.
Of course.
Channel 17.12 if you have Time Warner Cable, and regular Channel 12 if you don't.
Here's RGV Bulls football, a Texas Youth Football Association team. The Bulls are now registering for the upcoming season for both football and cheer. And they have a cow or a bull. It's a bull.
They're the Bulls, the RGV Bulls. They're not going to have a cow.
That bull's a little pretty, though. You see?
Yeah, it is a pretty bull. You're right. No, you know what? He has a partner. You're right. It is a cow. Oh, okay. Lovable. Lovable the cow? Oh, okay. They're partners.
Yep.
It's a couple.
Here's Upward Soccer, K4 through 6th grade, northmissionyouth.com.
Entering its 4th season, teams are co-ed for ages 3 to 6. Oh, they're little ones.
Look at them. They're small.
They're 3 to 6. North Mission Church of Christ, Upward Sports. Thank you for being with us.
Happy 4th of July.
Winding it up here, entry already number 99, Roy.
That's the Ford Raptor Club.
My husband is dying for one of those trucks. And they're in red, white,
And blue.
and blue. Appling.
Great job, Raptors. We'd like to remind everybody about the fireworks tonight at 9 o'clock.
Over at Municipal Park, Roy.
You
Our
can listen
concert
to
in
them
the
on
sky.
KURV Radio, 710 Talk Radio.
Yep, we're going to set the sky on fire during this year's Concert in the Sky, sponsored by Entravision Radio's KVLY Mix 107.9.
That was Cielito Lindo Adult Daycare that just went by. And here's Mafia Motorsports RGV. This club consists of a variety of makes and models. Its members enjoy participating in parades and helping out the community. Look down, we're on. What nice cars, and we had earlier, we had Keller Williams Realty also. I'd like to give them a shout out. They were in the parade.
Yep, and hopefully those cars are headed over to Archer Park right after this for Freedom Fest, Roy. For entertainment, games, music, and fun, head over to Archer Park.
And there are elected officials right up there, our commissioners, having a great time.
Smile,
Commissioner
wave.
Scott
there
Crane,
we go.
Commissioner Ida Ramirez, and Mayor Pro Tem Hilda Salinas, the mayor, and their kids.
Yep, the kiddos are front row Joe. Next up, we have our McAllen Broncos. 7 and under team just won back-to-back World Series championships in the best of the best Platinum Division. They also hold numerous state and local titles, and they're actually, get this, ranked #1 in the state and nation. McAllen Broncos. Congratulations, guys. A reminder that Municipal Pool will be open from 1 to 5 p.m. for a public swim. So after Archer Park, you can head over to the pool. The Aquadome Festival will be from 2 to 4 p.m. and will include music, contests, and lots of fun. And that sounds amazing right about now.
And of course, tonight, Concert in the Sky, you can catch that with music on KURV 710 AM or Jack 104.9 to hear the fireworks with music.
Right, and we're also going to have arts and crafts activities available throughout the Freedom Fest at Archer Park. Try your luck on the mechanical bull, so that one's interesting, and then test your skills on the rock wall, or check out the splash action at the Water Wars game. Don't miss the 3rd annual hot dog eating contest that we've been talking about. That's at 11 a.m., sponsored by Wiener Schnitzel.
And here's the McAllen Fire Department Honor Guard, a tradition close to close out all of our parades with a unit from the McAllen Fire Department. The Honor Guard presented the colors earlier this morning at the Patriotic Program. They do a great job all year long protecting our city.
Yes, they do, Roy. Amazing job. The McAllen Fire Department Honor Guard.
And they also sing and dance.
Don't let the cat out of the bag. That's under wraps
Folks,
for now.
be ready. In a few days, we'll be asking for some help.
Yeah, just be ready.
That's our McAllen Fire Department. That's the close of our parade.
That wraps up our 86th annual City of McAllen Independence Day Parade right here in downtown McAllen. We hope you enjoyed the colorful floats and exciting entries who participated in this year's parade presented by HEB, IBC Bank, Academy Sports and Outdoors, as well as Burns Motors and Audi of San Juan.
Don't forget about all the other activities we have planned for today. There will be plenty of entertainment, contests, food booths, music, and arts and crafts activities available throughout the Freedom Fest at Archer Park. Don't miss the annual hot dog eating contest at 11 o'clock today at Archer Park, sponsored by Wiener Schnitzel in just a little while.
That's right, and then again, as we mentioned, Municipal Pool open from 1 to 4 p.m. for the public swim. And of course, tonight, you want to be at Municipal Park this evening for a spectacular fireworks display.
At approximately 9 p.m., look to the sky as we set the sky on fire during this year's Concert in the Sky, sponsored by HEB. The hottest, longest, most spectacular fireworks display in the valley will engulf your senses of sight and sound. Make sure to tune in to KURV 710 Talk Radio and Jack 104.9 to hear the music.
Okay, yeah, so a reminder, KURV 710 AM or Jack 104.9 FM to hear all the music that's going to accompany our gorgeous concert in the sky tonight, Roy.
And it's bigger and better this year, so folks, take the whole family, take your lawn chairs, take some snacks and a lot of water.
Yep, a lot of exciting events going on today, folks, so be sure and take advantage of the many activities that the City of McAllen has planned for you. Thank you so much for joining us.
And thank you for being here this morning on the 4th of July here at McAllen City Hall. We moved the location for the Patriotic Program for the first time. It was successful. They'll probably have it here again next year.
Yeah.
The parade starts now at Houston and Broadway. We invite everybody to join us here next year for a program that starts at about 8 o'clock in the morning and will run for the entire parade. And it's not over yet because now you can go have a lot of fun at Archer Park and check out that hot dog eating contest at 11.
And they want to check us out on Facebook and Twitter and McAllen.net and share those photos with us.
I know we want to see anything and everything 4th of July, from the parade to Archer Park to the fireworks. Send us your pics.
Yep, and join us tonight at 9 p.m. for the Concert in the Sky over at Municipal Park, 107.9 and KURV.
So for the City of McAllen, I'm Roy Cantu.
And I'm Roxanne Lerma. Thank you so much for joining us this 4th of July.